WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
The fall is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
The original tribal champion.
Here comes one of the greatest in history, CM Punk.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk, always a brash and defiant competitor. The controversial CM Punk, he's coming to this one ready for a fight.
Well, Punk said it himself. He's not in this business to make friends. He's here to make money. Tonight is just another day at the office for the self-proclaimed best in the world.
No one looks more ready for business than Punk does.
And then there's Roman Reigns, the embodiment of greatness on a different level. The epitome of absolute dominance from the moment he sets foot in the venue.
Oh, clothesline! Ooh! Oh, what a kick!
Ooh. Catches the kick.
Dragon screw! What a reversal by Reigns! Oh, God! She's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Yeah, but I don't think he's all too worried at this point in the match. Vicious right forearm. Put into the corner. What could be next? Here's the pump handle. Suplex. Launched. Taken down by the neck.
Roman being the aggressor.
And Roman might just have more in store. Ooh, stinging kick. Dodges away. Oh, right to the side of the face.
Desperate times call for desperate.
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the...
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Vaulting plancha, incredible. Absolutely reckless abandon, and it paid off. Adrenaline's at a peak right now.
And he tosses him back in now. Launched right out of the ring. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Moves from the ring to the outside.
He wants this fight on the outside.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. Heading to the outside now. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Kick right to the back of the leg.
Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
He's looking like easy prey, about to fall into a trap.
What a beaut. Turns that into a suplex. Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
What a spear by Reigns. Out of the situation.
Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
And that's a big win right there. And they're going to check on his opponent.
Oh, hold up. This superstar.
No, come on, this is uncalled for.
Now, what does this prove?
All hands on deck.
Please walk the plank, Byron, please.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Yamaguchi, Japan. One half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Kairi Sane!
Carrying the title in a treasure chest. You think Buddy Rogers or Bruno Sammartino would ever do something like that?
Well, they didn't have a treasure chest, did they, Corey?
This woman's about to face the nightmare of the women's division.
And you know Rhea Ripley will not let up the moment she steps inside that ring. The nightmare of the women's division is here.
Mommy's gonna take...
And it's the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, ready to throw down in this one.
Rhea loves to play the intimidation game, Cole, and it's not like her peers don't fall right into her trap. It doesn't matter who you are or what you've done in this business. If Rhea Ripley has her sights set on you, get ready to fall.
Yeah, Corey, and Rhea Ripley also has a constant need for destruction. It drives her, keeps her hungry, and tonight Rhea plans to feast.
And then we've got Kairi Sane, who used to always wear a big smile, but now she has a new edge to her.
The revamped look and attitude of Sane lets you know that this isn't the same competitor anymore. Forget what you knew about the old pirate princess and get ready for something potentially much more threatening.
Corey, what do you think Kairi Sane... Across the ring, and I figured this was going to happen at some point.
Well, that interference very well may have changed the outcome of this matchup.
I think you're right, but it's not. Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
This is why ring awareness is your friend. The pin attempt undone by proximity to the ropes.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Roundhouse
Ripley.
And Ripley is in complete control. Ooh. Boom!
It knew what was coming there. Big boot. She's being derailed here.
And as this fight goes on, Rhea's reaching new levels of brutality.
Caught with the elbow. Oh, strong impact.
Taking a moment to get pumped.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes. The riptide. No way Sane's coming back from that.
We've seen how this all started.
Finally over.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
He was able to push aside the metaphorical noise in this one and secure the victory.
See, the distraction didn't even faze them in the long run.
Corey, they won in spite of it.
I don't know. I think it gave them the motivation they needed to win. Get on your feet and show some respect for the ring general.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther!
Look at the pure determination on his face.
It's determination and confidence, Cole, because Gunther knows exactly how good he is. Gunther knows he is on another level.
It seems like Gunther is rarely in a good mood. I mean, does it hurt to smile?
That's not necessarily true. Gunther smiles on the inside when he fillets an opponent's chest with his chops.
Gunther is so unflinching, as if nothing phases him.
The man's impervious to distraction because he's constantly focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, it's like watching a machine.
Seth Rollins is here and the crowd is freaking out.
A man who has worked hard to earn their adoration.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Seth Rollins is one of the elite superstars in WWE, and the list of competitors he's put down reads like a who's who of future Hall of Famers.
If we know one thing about the Visionary, it's that he's always down for some action. Rollins doesn't take a back seat to anyone. Rollins enters the ring like a principal conductor about to lead an orchestra.
And just like he controls this crowd, Rollins knows exactly what he's doing and can play his opponents like a finely tuned instrument.
Gunther is so meticulous in his approach. The ring general has every tool imaginable in his arsenal to pick his opponent apart.
Imposing, merciless, Gunther can dissect an opponent or just ruthlessly beat him down. Everywhere the ring general goes becomes hostile territory.
The ring general will do anything to continue his dominant march to WWE.
And then we've got Seth freaking Rollins. As far as Seth is concerned, there isn't a superstar in the locker room who can truly hang with him in the ring. Call him conceited, call him boastful, but that's just how Seth sees it.
I'd encourage people to call him one of the greatest of all time. Every ounce of swagger and self-confidence that Rollins brings with him to the ring has been earned over a lengthy and hugely successful career. When you've got the resume Seth Rollins has, you can run your mouth however you want.
Just a relentless assault from Gunther.
Rollins has to devise a new plan.
Corey, have any tips for Seth Rollins in this one? Anything you think Rollins needs to focus on here?
All I'll say, Cole, is that Rollins needs to push this match to the limit. Rollins is a workhorse. We all know that. At the end of the day, no one can touch Rollins in the ring. And sometimes he needs to remind people of that.
Oof.
Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline. That's the astonishingly crushing offense we've come to expect.
Gunther
We're on the
transitions to the cover.
But is it enough?
Hangs on by a thread.
I cannot believe it, Corey. Seth Rollins is...
Wrestling him down.
It's cinched in. This could be over.
Seth Rollins close to losing this match, Byron.
Rollins has to...
And he's...
Time to celebrate a massive victory here.
What a win. What a battle. Wait from behind.
Oh, with a kendo stick.
What the...
Why?
What is this superstar trying to prove, just ambushing from behind with a kendo stick?
John Cena has something to share with the WWE Universe. Let's listen in on what he wants to say.
He's got no shortage of bravado.
This is the confidence you need to succeed. Message delivered from John Cena.
Big talk and a big promise, but none of it matters if he can't follow through.
Yeah, but this crowd clearly believes he'll keep his word. The punishment has arrived.
And Priest is more than happy to utilize brute force to get what he wants.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
A man who was abandoned by Judgment Day. His own friends turned against him.
Well, you reap what you sow. Damian Priest ran with a dangerous crowd.
Now he's on his own, and better for it.
As we've seen so many times, Priest is just ruthless once the bell rings.
Yeah, Damian knows how to be aggressive and, more importantly, how to end a fight.
The American Nightmare is here, and the WWE Universe is euphoric.
But Cody has his emotions in check, and he knows exactly what he needs to do.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, a man who does not retreat in the face of adversity.
This is a man who reached new levels as a main eventer and champion, and who knows the sacrifice of leading a new era. If this superstar has any prayer tonight, he must enter this battle unafraid of the darkness lurking within Damian Priest.
The punishment of WWE, Damian Priest ready to get things going in this one.
Damian Priest is impressive in every sense of the word, Michael. From his size to his power to his agility. And there's his striking ability as well. All that combined means that Priest can hurt his competition in so many ways and from so many different angles.
And he'll usually remain cool as a cucumber in the process, Byron. But when that temper comes out, oh boy. You do not want to be the one standing in Priest's way.
And in the other corner, we see Cody Rhodes making final preparations to carry out his game plan. Cody's confident in his strategy, as he should be.
Cody wants to definitively defeat his opponent to prove he's the better athlete. No tricks, no shortcuts, and zero controversy.
Rhodes has become relentless.
And Rhodes might have more in store.
Corey, what's Damian Priest need to do in this match? What's going to be the difference maker here?
Now's the time for Priest to let cooler heads prevail, Cole. Damian Priest can't get hot or let his emotions take over, because we've seen time and time again. That's when he starts making avoidable mistakes in the ring.
And Priest not quite having the energy to prevent that one.
Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game. Oh my gosh! What a Cody cutter!
With a full heart and bad intentions, the American Nightmare.
To the crossroads!
Rhodes just turned the lights out!
What's the cover? We have a cover.
There's two. And the kick out.
Damian Priest rising from the brink with a hell of a kick out.
Disbelief on the face of the American Nightmare. What's he going to have to do to put this away?
Oh no, one of the most dreaded maneuvers in all of sports entertainment. Drives them down with a vertebraker.
And Priest Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, now Priest has to fight against the momentum against him. Cody Rhodes hooking up his opponent into the final cut.
Oh, dropping down all their weight. Well-placed kick.
Priest dodges out of that. Power slam.
Oh, no. One of the most dreaded maneuvers in all of sports entertainment. Vertebreaker.
Boom.
Cody's capturing the momentum now.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Cody delivers.
With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Oh, kick right to the back.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Elbow drop right on point.
Turned it around with a reversal.
Off the rope. Oh, man.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Way from up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Caught him.
No way. No way. The pedigree.
Ascending to the top rope.
Way too
Diving moonsault. We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
These athletes' bodies can only take them so far. You have to imagine they're reaching their breaking point.
Oh,
Strong kick.
my goodness. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Priest is having problems here.
Yeah, Priest needs to shift wherever his focus is over to the task at hand. Stick kick.
Oh, man. Sliding out of danger there.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Kick to the back.
And it looks like Cody will face another hard test. And back elbow creates separation.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Damian Priest with a reckoning. Wards off that offense from Priest.
Cody trying to get this crowd on their feet, trying to get them behind him.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Oh. Neither competitor is backing down.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Bam! Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Ooh! Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish. Damian Priest looking to flex his massive power. Has his opponent way up high in the sky. Powerbomb! Serious jeopardy for Rhodes.
Makes a cover. A kick out. Oh, my God.
What just... I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand.
Tilt-a-whirl slam.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
Statement being made by Priest. Power behind every maneuver he lays in.
The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner.
Cody leaping to the top.
Cody, cover.
Rhodes looking to finish it here. Crossroads connects, but he's not done yet, Byron.
Cody wants to put an exclamation exclamation point on this matchup. Cole, there it is. Turn the lights out.
Cashing in on that effort.
There's two. Do you guys think that this will finally end this rivalry? This big victory here?
Well, we certainly hope so. These two proud competitors gave it their all, but the loser not too happy.
I don't think this rivalry is anywhere near finished.
The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, has arrived. The fight is about to start.
We have learned that wherever McIntyre goes, brutality follows.
Right now, it is McIntyre who is leading the WWE Universe into battle.